up, everybody? What's up? It is me, and I am back. It's your boy Q, and I'm here for my review of Real Housewives of ATL, season 15, episode 3. A Star is Reborn. Not sure who the star was, but a star is reborn. So, like I say every show, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend, and tell a friend who of a friend of a friend to come on over and join the review. How's everybody doing? You said you on as a reviewer, on as a viewer. Oh, that's so nice of you. Hey, fam, Adrian. So let's see. Let's get this thing started. Look at my shirt I got on, y'all. Adrian know about this shirt. I got lost in the gay of it all. See, I sound just like Drew. All right, let's get this show started because I got some things I need to say, and I ain't trying to be up here all night. So the show starts off with Sanya, Marlo, and is her name Sanya or Sonia? It's gonna be both, Sanya and Sonia. Um, and Sheree, and they are talking about BravoCon. They talk about how much fun they had. I actually want to go to BravoCon next year. I want to see how that. Well, this year I should say. See if I can make that happen. But they are talking about going to BravoCon. And how much fun it was. How like the fans were going crazy over them and all that kind of stuff. So they show a clip of Momma Joyce and Todd. You know, Todd. And it says Momma Joyce say 3 nice things about Todd, and she's pretty much like Todd is still short and all of the things. Todd short and yeah. So Sheree is like, I'm surprised that Mama Joyce is still saying, negative things about Todd. Baby in a confessional. So I don't know about y'all, but these first 3 episodes, I've been Marlo. I've been all right with Marlo. She been good to me. I've been good for her. So in the confessional, Marlo says, okay, I'm sorry. In a confessional, Marlo says, Kandi really needs to stop talking about me and start fixing what's going on under her roof. Because the streets are talking, and the streets are her mama. I said, oh. Ooh. I said, ooh, Marlo. Ooh. So between biscuits and bullets and the streets are talking, the streets are your mama. Yeah. Um, Kandi gonna probably make a shirt or something out of it, which I won't be mad at. But Marlo ate with that. That was iconic. Marlo ate with that. Marlo ate with that. Hey, lovely Mo. Right, CW. Right. Right. Marlo ate with that. You said Bravo come people calling these people with prices this year. Oh, they're gonna act up with the prices. They're gonna act up with the prices. You started a shirt or spoof. That's what she gonna do. But she ate with that. Uh, you said Kandi. Well, Kandi said everybody coming for her this the first half of the season. So, baby, they've been eating her up. Sorry, they've been eating her up. So then Sane says her and Drew are not cool, and I was like, Sane, I don't really care. She mad because Sane was on stage. She left. She mad because Sane was on stage, and she kept flipping her hair. I don't care. I don't care. You said Marlo, shit, baby. Marlo, y'all say what y'all want about Marlo. She gave me everything I needed. So, what else happened? Drew, I mean, Sheree. Listen, I don't watch Love and Marriage, Loving Hip Marriage, Huntsville, Hunt Valley, whatever it's called. I don't watch it, but I got to say um that I'm trying to separate the two, Martell from what he is over there to what he is this because at the end of the day, right? We know the relationship ain't real, but we don't know how he treats her. So he may be treating her right, he may be treating her different. Who knows? But I don't know why everybody's so mad about it. That's your right choice. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Um. Oh, yeah, honey. Bravo giving it. They spending a coin this year. Right. Right. I said, child. So Sheree wants everybody to respect her relationship. But you know what's so crazy? Sometimes people get in relationships, and at first you don't like. At first you don't like the person that they dealing with, and then you become to like them. So I thought about that. Um, I thought about that too. But it's a PR stunt, so it ain't real. So it don't even matter. So Ralph and Drew on a rock climbing date. They talk about music. Y'all, I said this last episode and I'm gonna say it again. Because we know the outcome, it's gonna be real hard. And I mean real hard for me to give any damns, any F's about Ralph and Drew's relationship. Um so yeah. Ralph says he wants to be Ike and Tina. Now, the last guy that said they wanted to be Ike and Tina, they stole $30,000. So, and Drew always got an injury. Leg broke, eye socket broke, arm broke. Eat the cake, Drew. Eat the cake. He says, how come they can never see that they're being pimped out by these dusty means? Their relationship is very boring. But I will say this: Face Car never declines. My God. She said she thought they was Jay-Z and Beyonce. I said y'all was Ike and Tina. Y'all was like Bernadine and what's the asshole from and the first guy? Him. So that's what y'all give me. Y'all don't really give me J and B. You give me more like Ike and Tina. Um, yeah, yeah, that's what you give me. Little more Marvin, yeah. Yeah, that's what you give me. And Ralph gives me a scammer. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's right. Drew is too pretty for this mess. That's right. That's what y'all give me. But they got a divorce, so we know it's not real. So moving on. Over with Kim Morte. Kim Morte crossed the street. Kim Morte crossed the street. She's handling her business. Now, in the confessional, she's being nice. I'm very patient. I talk to the people very nice. I do all of the things. And then over on the phone, she cussing the boy out. I need this. This ain't right. How come this look like this? In the confessional, I'm nice. I'm this. I'm that. Like this. I like that. Okay, Kenya. She performing at the Magic Classic or something like that. Mongetta go and choreograph her. Kandi pulls up, serving body, legs, hips, ass, thighs, breasts, stomach flat. But this whole time, and I didn't get the picture, but this whole time we were watching Kandi sing, Dawn Juan's hair was giving me Grandpa right here, I lost my hair. It's giving me very like I lost my hair right here. And then the top was giving me a piece, a very thin piece, but the top was giving me a piece. And a good bit of wind or the right amount of sweat, the front of that piece would have lifted up and slid on back. But Dawn Juan love to get on TV with an attitude though, don't she? Hmm. That's why she with that white woman, because that white woman accepts her lifestyle. So let's move on. Um, uh, Kandi got all this stuff going on. She got this list of things going on, child. She got a weekly show. She got Candy Coated Nights. Candy Coated Nights. She got the Soul Train Awards, Ebony Power, Candy Cares, Blaze's birthday, Celebrity Game Face, Portia's wedding, and a new restaurant built. First of all, cancel that restaurant built because we ain't going down. We don't need no old lady gang tacos or no Blaze and Tucker's tacos or Ace and Tucker's tacos. We don't need no tacos from black people. I said it. I ain't changing it. I said it. We don't need no damn tacos from y'all. Um Marietta walks in. First of all, the editing was kind of bad in this thing because you saw Kandi walk in and Marietta walk if you pay attention to the shoes. And then Marietta walks in, child. And they talking about BravoCon and they talking about, Momma Joyce up there still disrespecting Todd. And I'm like, here we go again with this recycled storyline, this same ass storyline. That um that same tired Momma Joyce don't like my man, my man, my man, my man. Like, I don't care about Momma Joyce not liking your man, girl. We don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care. Um and she like um the mom, Ace and Blaze gonna see this one day, what they gonna think. They gonna think their mama was weak and that their mama should have checked their grandmother because she been talking about Todd since season 4. And she was down there at the bridal shower getting ready to throw a shoe at Karma. Girl, get your damn hands off me. So guess Kandi ain't got much to talk about. Um Back with Drew and Ralph. Candace FaceTimes them and says that she asked Courtney to, excuse me, she asks Drew to join her on stage. She says that Shamari couldn't be the special guest. First of all, I was a Shamari fan. I thought Shamari was a great addition to the show. I'm so disappointed she didn't get a second season. I'm just like, um, I thought Shamari was so good. Remember when Shamari told Marlo, honey, you are a convict with a list. I said, Mama Joyce almost got her ass what by Todd's mama. I'm gonna find an episode to send it to you. I'm gonna find a clip and send it to you. But Shamari was my girl. I like me some Shamari, child. I like me some Shamari. Shamari was good. Shamari was good. Good. So Shamari supposed to be a special guest. She couldn't be the special guest. So Drew is now going to be the special guest up on the stage. Now here where the show got interesting. So Courtney walks in and Bryce shows up. And at the bottom it says Courtney and Bryce Wilson's, the her ex partner. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn, that man looks familiar. Where do I know him from? And I'm like, I know this man. And it dawned on me. She said she met him back in the 90s. He was like, she said famous. I don't know. But she met him back in the 90s, and I was like, baby, Shamarka saying down. Down. Baby mama, baby, she was going to, baby, she called Mama Joyce a bitch and everything. Ooh, baby. So Bryce shows up, child, and I'm like, damn, I know this man. Where I know this man from? Back in the day. Bitch. I've been doing my own thing. Love has always found a way, baby. Baby, back in the day, bitch. That motherfucker, right? Baby, that thing used to be. Bitch, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Bitch, don't play. Bitch, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Child, I've been doing my own thing. Was always had a way of finding good time. Feel like this, and this is one opportunity that I can't miss. No, no. Ah, that's my song for the morning. That's my morning car ride song. But baby, back in the day, up until like Beauty Shop, even on Beauty Shop, Bryce was fine. I don't know who this man that walked through the door was, but the man on the screen right now is Bryce Wilson. Now maybe that was Bryce's father that walked through the screen that showed up tonight, but right here, that's the Bryce we know. That's the Bryce we know. The Bryce that's on the screen right now is the Bryce we know. We don't know that man that was in that scene. We don't know him. We know the Bryce I just showed y'all. Cause bitch, oh baby, don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, bitch. Don't play with it. Um, they have a beautiful 24-year-old daughter. Courtney's a pretty girl. I can't stand her voice, but Courtney's a pretty girl. You said both Bryce and Leon have baby mamas, yet still sing and get along great with them. Come on over to my team, Bryce. Come on over to my team, Bryce. Come on. Oh, okay. You said Bryce you was in the same group with the man. Oh, it's a girl married to. Oh, I knew. I never watched Married to Medicine LA. I didn't know. Okay. Yeah, he was in Groove Theory back in the day. They had a whole album, I think, but I just know the song. Anyway, so Marlo shared a few years ago she lost her older nephew Quentin to gun violence. She said that's why she's being so hard on the boys and things like this. It was a cute scene with her and the boys driving. Maybe that Bentley Marlo was in. That thing was bitch. That thing was nasty. So we down here at the rehearsal with Courtney, Candiace. They had rehearsing. Whatever song Candiace was rehearsing, that thing was cute. The ladies all show up. Oh boy. So Marlo comes in and she says hi to everybody. Catch how her mood immediately changes everybody else's mood. Catch it. So Marlo says, I know it's gonna take a minute for me and Kandi to get back, since the reunion and stuff. So I know it's gonna take a minute, so I'm gonna let her breathe. But honey, if I was a man, it'd be a different story or a piece of chicken. I said, bitch, bitch. Ooh, don't play with it. Um, so then here go Marietta with her pick me ass, talking about some um uh I have a problem, Marlo, because I'm not a fake bitch. And she was in my face and I didn't know she was talking shit about Kandi. Oh my God, CW. CW. I was thinking that as I said they need to don't nobody give a fuck about this KFC commercial. It ain't it. It the same way that what's in that chicken wrap commercial ain't it? This KFC commercial, it ain't it. What's in that brand new chicken wrap? So they rehearsing and stuff like this. All the ladies come in, they sitting down, they waiting. Courtney with her happy golly ass. Sits down, everybody speaks, this and that. So Candiace singing or Candiace, Candiace, Candiace. That single ladies leotard, it wasn't it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that little back shake you was doing, it. Okay, let me stop. Let me move on. Because it was okay. But you sounded cute. But that outfit wasn't. It wasn't it, honey. Anyway, so Drew comes out. They start singing, I love you. You love me. Let's get together and build a family with the. So, yeah. I said, girl, that's all you gonna sing? I'm talking longer than she was singing on stage. I said, girl, that's it. You gonna sing Barney and then walk off the stage? Oh, okay. Because them sons do look alike. Catch it. Catch it. So Drew came out there, she did her I love you, I love me. Let's get together, build a big family. Everybody like, oh yay. Why we want more? Where you going? So that was that for that scene. All right, moving on. Everyone's backstage because you can't take these heifers nowhere without them cutting up because that's what they do. They backstage and they immediately get into the mess. After congratulating everybody, they get into the mess. You said Kandi was being shady towards calling her little Beyonce. Now Kandi escape. Isn't it funny how Kandi be shading people now? Backstage, everybody is back there being um bitch. We good. Backstage, everybody being messy. They asked Drew why she was on stage for 3 seconds. Child, she said it wasn't my set. I just wanted to join her on stage. They talk about BravoCon and what happened at the reunion. Sonya girl. I don't really care about you and Drew being friends. I really don't. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna stand by this. We 3 episodes in, saying it ain't hitting for me, it ain't working, and it's the biggest downgrade that we got. Sorry, ma'am. It ain't working, ma'am. It ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't working, ma'am. It ain't working, ma'am. It ain't working, Sanya. Every man needs a woman. Get up a good thing. Just the two of them alone, a kickback doing their own thing. So they work it out and stuff like this. Now, so this is how I feel about this Courtney and Kandi fight. Y'all may be on my side, y'all may not be on my side. So let me go ahead and break it down. So, Courtney and Kandi get into it because Sanya brings up what Courtney said about Kandi bringing out the ghetto. Because it's ghetto, it's hood, Kandi a little bit of ghetto, a little bit of hood. And Candy's so it's like I said, brought out the ghetto. Now, mind you, Courtney owned that she said that. She said, "Yeah, I said it." Here go Kenya. Oh, well, it's just coming out very aggressive, and because you're still doing this and still doing that, and I'm like, she just she do what y'all don't do. She just owned it. She doing what y'all doing. She owning it. She said I said she bought the ghetto while she owning it, and now y'all trying to act like the girl wasn't own like. Okay. So because I guess Kenya felt like she wasn't getting enough attention. So she jumps in, they pay her ass dust. So then Candy's getting upset. And she's like, Candy's like, and Courtney's like, oh, you're really triggered. Candy was like, well, because I'm triggered because you talking like you know me and we don't know each other. And you saying I bought people out, these people came out to the event, they should be happy, this and that. Whether I bought the good out, whether I bought the hood out or not, the hood came out because you know it. You ghetto. What? Now, Courtney, I'm gonna give you something too because that whole my family's from the hood. I know what the hood is. I know what the hood is because my family's from the hood. I love the hood. I was what up in the hood. Stop. Stop. I need both of y'all to stop. Now, Courtney, where you get points at is that you owned it. Yeah, I said it. It is what it is. But Kandi, you getting the attitude of making it a big deal because it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. Like the whole right. The whole scene was ghetto. So it was like y'all, the producers told y'all to rile it up because the episode was kind of like, you know, mild tone, cute little episode. But y'all had to give me something at the end. Right. Everything is aggressive to Kenya. Like Kenya girl. Kenya. Kenya. This hairstyle is aggressive. Okay? That hairstyle is aggressive. The face is dusted, but the hairstyle is aggressive. Mark in his nose ring is aggressive. Walter was aggressive. Matt was aggressive. Right? So they start, you know, going back and forth or whatever. So then oh, I missed the whole. Did I mention Marietta and Marlo getting into it? No, because Marietta and Marlo get into it because Marietta was like, I ain't no fake bitch, and you wasn't being nice. And Marlo was looking at her like, girl, you said as long as it ain't got nothing to do with you, then you good. Like, girl, what is going on? Marietta standing up and doing all of this. And I'm like, girl, Marietta, girl, sit down. And go back out there with that white man that you married. Go, because Neo broke your heart, girl. Go on back out there. Marietta, it was the worst addition y'all could bring onto the show. Sorry, it is what it is. Marietta is annoying. Back over to Courtney and Kandi. So Courtney's owning it. Candy's triggered. Kandi was like, you know, I bring out everybody because everybody loved me, and child, the shit was it was a mess. The whole scene was a mess. I don't like Courtney's voice, but Courtney ain't no punk. She wasn't backing down from you, Kandi. You really ain't got nothing to be upset about. You just don't want to rock with her because you ain't feeling charade right now. So, girl, go on, wig, go on. You need to have that same damn energy for your mama. How about that? How about Momma Joyce get that energy? How about that? So then they bring up, like I said, Marlo and Marietta get into it. Honey, Marlo at the end was like, "Oh, is that all you have, beautiful?" Cleared. Um, and then Marietta, girl, bye. You going somewhere? You leaving? Marietta is annoying. Marietta is annoying. I see why. Let me shut up. So then they start talking about what happened at the restaurant, and Drew brings up what happens at Candy's restaurant because it was all over the news. Kandi doing what Kandi do best. She don't want to talk about it. This is the problem that I have with Kandi. You don't want to talk about that, right? But we can sit here and talk about when the guy was going to bomb Phaedra. Remember your mom was up there saying, well, he had a bomb. He was going to bomb you. You could talk about that. You could ask Marlo how she get her money. You could ask Nene these questions. You could ask Portia these questions. Kenya these questions. Drew questions. Everybody could get questions answered, but Candiace says she don't want to talk about something. You think we just gonna move on? No, ma'am. That's not how that work on reality TV. So I'm in agreement with Marlo. Girl, if we not doing this, I don't got film with y'all. I go home because what we ain't gonna do is sit up here and blah 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 blah. So you know. So, girl, I'll call you back. So, I was like, Kandi, shut up. Like, girl, you're a joke. Like, you're getting on my nerves. And the thing is, Kandi, I like you, but you're getting on my nerves. So yeah. So they don't want to talk about the shooting, bitch. And then Marlo was like, honey, you want to talk about everything else, girl, but you don't want to talk about that. How does that work? Like, girl, how does that work? And then Kandi said, well, let's talk about the girl face you cut. So Marlo said, well, let's talk about it. And then when Marlo sat down, Courtney said, when was that? Marlo said, 23 years ago. Kandi, you on mute. Marlo said, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I cut her on her face. Okay. What you want to know about it? What do you want to know? What do you want to know that happened 23 years ago? Because your shooting just happened. Your shooting just happened. But let's talk about something 23 years ago. But Kandi thought she ate with that. You didn't eat with that. Sorry. You didn't eat. You failed. Sorry, mama. You failed. Kenya can be aggressive with everyone except for Mark and those. Child. Kenya's going down the wrong. Baby, that wig. Baby, this Farrah Fawcett wig. It ain't it. Sorry. It ain't it. Right. Monyetta who? Right. Ooh, ooh, CW. Would you like to be next, Kandi? With a drink in your hand. Would you like to be next? Like, but Kandi, girl, no, this happened. So we're gonna talk about it. Just like you want to be in everybody else's business, let's talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the restaurant with them bad reviews, them long lines, and the bad service. Let's talk about how nobody's eating at Blaze. Let's talk about it. See, y'all gonna have to gather Kandi. If y'all gonna come for Kandi, y'all gonna have to gather her ass. She's very easy to read. She's not a reader. So, and then it got weird, right? It got weird because 30 minutes after filming, they talk about the shooting, and they talk about the shooting. It got weird. I got lost, but then Marlo brought it back up to speed. Marlo said about 2 years ago, her nephew was working in Kandi's restaurant, and her nephew ended up getting killed. And you said not you sticking it for Marlo, child, because baby Marlo is not my favorite. But I have to agree with her. Like, girl, you want to sit up here and try to avoid stuff, but you want to be on everybody else's business. No, let's talk about it. So I was in agreement. The last 3 episodes, Marlo ain't got on my nerves yet. So I know it's coming, but she ain't got on my nerves yet. So the thing is, what I gathered from this. Oh, let me finish it. So Marlo talked about, going. Marlo talked about her nephew being killed and things like that, and how she sent Kandi a text message, and Kandi was very like dry about it, and how that pissed her off because Kandi was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Dang, that's messed up." Even when she said it to her face, she was just like real like, "Dang, that's messed up." And I understand Marlo's point because if we were friends at the time and that's your reaction towards me after I told you my nephew was taken up out of here, I'm side eyeing you. I'm side eyeing you. And then Drew, for you to pretty much diss Marlo like it wasn't nothing to it. Like, oh, I'm from Chicago. Drew, we don't. I hate when people tell me where they from. That what they got to do with what's going on right now. Um, child, child. Not me, honey. I like East Point. East Point good. Um, it was weird. Marlo ended up cussing Drew out. Child, the producer ran up, try to grab Marlo because he thought she was going to hit Drew, and she was just like, my nephew is dead and he was killed and this and that. And I was like, child, what? Child, Drew was confused. I was confused for a minute, but he worked at one. But the thing is, he worked at Kandi's restaurant. So Kandi was like, yeah, but he doesn't work here anymore and stuff like this. But it doesn't even matter. Like, have some like compassion or something like that. Like, girl, And this was 2 years ago. But honey, she said, my nephew is dead, bitch. Dead. I said, oh, my nephew is dead, bitch. I said, oh. Baby Drew was like, girl, what's going on? Baby, I thought Marlo was going to jump on Drew for a minute. And that was the end of the episode. So next week, it looked like it's gonna be spicy too. You know, Kenya gonna do what Kenya do best, make everything about her and stuff like that. But you said Marla doesn't make sense to me ever. I didn't understand Marlo at the end. I feel like something else happened that they're not showing the whole thing. But everything else in this episode, she was fine to me. But you know. Another good episode of Housewives. This week I am going to do Summer House. I'm gonna watch both episodes and mash them together because it looked like from what I saw tonight's episode, Grandpa and Jasmine get into it. So we're gonna talk about that because I probably have a lot to say. You said you understood the ending fine. Yeah, I did too, but you know, I just want to be messy. I didn't understand it and it was confusing to me. No, I understood. And Marlo was pissed. Y'all not showing this girl no empathy. Y'all not like trying to connect with her, and y'all acting like her feelings don't matter and stuff like that. Like that's not cool. So, and somebody died that you were close, that you knew, that you employed outside your restaurant, sis. So, but you want to talk about something that happened 23 years ago. Don't talk about my past, talk about what's going on right now. When you look at my garage, what's going on right now, not my past. My past is my past, what's going on right now. It is what it is. But yes, I agree. Marlo needs therapy. I agree. Child, all they crazy asses need goddamn therapy. And I'm not gonna fake it for the next however many episodes. And when they come to Ralph and Drew scenes, you're not gonna get much out of me. You ain't getting much out of me. Sorry. Anyway, y'all, that's it for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh. Well, Todd spending up all the money, so she probably ain't got no money to get emotional support. Cause Todd spending up all the money, opening up these damn restaurants that ain't nobody going to. So yeah, child. Momma Joyce might be on to something though, cause baby Todd using that money up like it ain't nothing. Just put it in the bag. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Y'all have a great week. I will see y'all this week, maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday for my summer house review. And this week coming up is Memorial Day weekend. So, yep. I love you. You love me. All right. Thanks, Drew. We'll see you next week. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.